Welcome back to Assault on Dragon Keep. Joining me now is Alexander von Koopa.
Hi.
Oblivious.
Hi.
And Azureink.
Hello.
And today we continue our adventures in the Dwarven mines, the Mines of Avarice, which are filled now with enemies that were once allies.
Thank you.
Yield and open!
Well,
Really?
that simplifies things.
No way! That's like my third favorite type of magic! Look, you're gonna need the secret Dwarven passphrase to open the door. Go find some weird runes scattered around the mines. I bet those are the letters making up the passphrase. If you'll find the letters, you can probably get out of here. In fact, I found one just the other day. But you can't have this one. You can find your own.
Sure.
Asshole.
I love this thing. This rune is my best friend. I love you, ancient Dwarven rune.
Well, sorry.
Joink.
Aww.
What are you gonna do about it?
Symbol for the letter T.
Yeah.
One
I now
letter
ship
down.
Claptrap and Dwarven Rune.
Okay.
The sorcerer told me about you. Said you'd come for his queen. What tough titty. I'm in charge of these mines, and you'll never get the other runes. Never!
Well, I guess we'll just have to kill you then.
Well, yeah, that strategy seems to work for everything else.
Pretty much. Because, you know, so many things have stopped me up to this point. It's amazing. Well, skeletons.
Other than that, though, incredible success rate in stopping you.
The thing about rock golems is that if you shoot out the center fiery core, they become unbound golems, which kind of refills their health, I think, and makes them slightly stronger.
So avoid doing that.
Yeah, just kind of explode them without taking out the core,
Yeah.
even though the core is critical.
So
It's
basically,
a rock,
don't
it doesn't
do what you're
have any
doing.
vulnerable spots.
Well, this one does, but its vulnerable spot just makes it stronger if you take it out before the rest.
So, you know, going through the whole process of hitting the glowing part or whatever for damage,
Yeah.
like you're supposed to in most
Let me
games,
teach you
is
the ways of magic. Fact.
okay.
All great wizards have big beards. Fact. Robots are incapable of growing beards. Turbo fact. If you could get me some dwarven beard hair, I would look swank as heck. Now, you could just shoot the dwarves for their beards, but that sends the hair. Instead, we're going to have to trick them into killing themselves. Hit the dwarves with the booze gun to get them drunk, then lead them into some mining equipment. It's gonna be morally ambiguous.
I always love that ambiguous.
So yeah, for this mission we've been given a special slag pistol, which its special property is that it occasionally makes you slightly drunk, but also it's like that. But also you shoot dwarves and they become drunk.
So what's the game flaw for being drunk?
It throws off your aim
Oh.
occasionally.
Well, when you're
Like
using
you
a
sway
shotgun,
a lot.
when you're using a shotgun, I doubt it would affect your accuracy that much.
Yeah,
Or
it's
a
not that
sword
big a deal.
gun.
But it's also a very, very, very weak pistol, and good reason, because we don't want to be killing those dwarves. We want them to kill themselves.
Incoming badass iron golem.
Yeah, it is not pretty to see that charging towards you.
It is not. But, I'm kind of confused because this quest implies that dwarves are not always drunk.
There is that.
Well, yeah, and that also implies that whatever the booze you're shooting at them, I'm assuming that's what you're shooting at them, is quite potent.
Yeah, it's extremely potent.
Like to the point where if
Now, you might see that giant glowing thing there.
Oh, yeah.
That's not intentional. This is a very, very glitched out chest.
It's a pretty badass glitched out chest.
Now, cross a bunch of alcoholic dwarves with highly dangerous mining. And that smelly.
I went through that really quick.
We're gonna need more hair.
They can read the subtitles.
I mean, she doesn't want, or the Claptrap Wizard doesn't want the beard hair singed or whatever, but I guess crushed into bloody chunks or whatever is more preferable.
Marginally,
Yeah.
I guess. But
Well, keratin's highly flexible, so that works.
and besides,
I mean-
these are just the components for the epic wizard beard. These are not the actual, this is not the beard itself.
Although I wouldn't be surprised to see the claptrap just glue the damn thing to his face.
Yeah, probably.
Pretty much. All right, I think we got the last two dwarves here. Number 1.
Number 1.
See, there we go. And number 2.
And you said I was sadistic.
We just need to take those pieces and reforge a new
Here it's
layer.
funny.
A bit more majestic.
I'd like to know what the damn difference is, but we can discuss that later.
How do you forge a beard?
You will see.
Dude, you played D&D. I've seen.
Yeah.
We both have seen weirder shit,
All right.
like sewing 2 bags of holding together.
Yeah.
I don't think that's possible.
But people
you-
have done it.
People have
It's
also put bags of holding in bags of holding, but that doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Right. Oh, well, I guess you could sew the fabric of them together as long as... So you'd have, like, 2 side by side, but I don't think you could, like, combine them without, there being problems.
Well, typically fucking about with pocket dimensions is not a good idea.
Unless it's for fun and profit.
No, like not even for that. It's
Yeah.
high-
I had to
Very-
think about that for a second. It's like, maybe? No, even then.
Those... Whoever has the badass moniker has, like, bajillion more health.
Well, yeah, that's kind of how it works.
Like, no matter what it is.
Badass potted plant.
Oh no! Although that kind of reminds me of, oh, what's it called?
The Dread Gazebo.
But basically the card game
Badass
Munchkin.
gazebo.
well, no. We discussed that. Was it last night about the?
Yeah. The gazebo story
Yeah.
that pretty
Yes.
much everybody hears. So we're going to, I guess, say it right now while we wait. Basically, the gazebo story is a DM was describing an area of the outside, I guess, and he said that there was a gazebo there.
One of
The
the players.
players,
Oh crap!
yeah, the players think the gazebo is a monster because, and only much later on does the DM figure out that none of the players know what a gazebo is. But
Yeah.
during all of the other stuff, basically they're trying to like kill it. They're saying the thing is going to eat them, etc., etc.
One of the players tries attacking the
out.
gazebo. It says,
Yeah, they try to-
feels no damage. Holy crap! This thing's tough.
Yeah,
exactly.
What's its challenge rating?
And then finally, they just give up, but the DM is fed up at that point and is like, it's too late! You've awakened the gazebo! It devours you whole!
You know, this actually gives me a really good idea for turning a gazebo encounter into a wolf in sheep's clothing encounter.
I think
So-
people.
like all the mimics that
Yeah, it's the mimic princess.
Newbiespud thinks that are existing in the game and
they're in
totally
the
do
game,
not
I swear.
exist.
Ooh, what's that over there? It's a rune at the end of a bunch of super sick jumps and stuff.
A jumping puzzle?
Mordecai is not impressed.
Well, I
So
have
more-
the same reaction.
And as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure this is impossible. Because this third one just does not go high enough, and I try to jump at the apex, but that kind of gets me somewhere. And, okay. So, I completely screwed that up.
Tina, I'm pretty sure this jump
Well,
is
shit.
impossible.
Fortunately, it doesn't kill you.
My bad. I'll make it doable.
There you
Which
go.
indicates that it wasn't before.
Yeah.
And apparently still isn't.
No, I can do this time.
That's just the failure of the person
Gonna finish that sentence?
playing.
This is not the first time we've made fun of Newbiespud, and it won't be the last.
Of course not. He's the LPer. It's our job to make fun of him.
Pretty much. Although, when I'm the guest, I'm being made fun of for a completely different reason.
You know what's difficult to do in, like, a tabletop game or, like, jumping puzzles and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's always a bunch of skill checks.
Yeah. I mean, there's no real,
You found the Dwarven letter?
threat besides that point.
While you can, douche. You still need 2 more letters to complete the passphrase, and I have the last one.
Oh yeah, I totally remembered what I was gonna say. Apparently, Mordecai is the Phil of the players.
The way I don't think that's quite the same comparison, because Mordecai is also the newbie, but the unimpressed newbie.
No, that's what I was referring to. He's never impressed.
Oh yeah.
That was enjoyable.
Well, he's got aspects of Phil. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Also, hi, Phil.
Hello. Although, I guess nobody cares about the, subtitled of the name and stuff.
Yeah. Azureink.
Just keep
Phil.
referring to me by my first name.
That's why I just
What's the
chose
point
Alex.
of having a pseudonym? Stop trying to kill the chests that are not totally mimics,
You
because they
can't
totally
be
aren't.
too careful with these.
Mimics don't exist.
Okay, now you're just getting on my nerves.
Now in tabletop, they do exist, but
It exists all over the place. But no, the reason I keep calling you that is because I'm so used to doing that in the chat. I never call you that in the chat at all.
indeed.
Look,
Tina, all these dwarves look exactly like Salvador. That seems kind of,
Yeah, I know, Free Lily. You think it's racist or something? I'll sell downstairs if he thinks it's racist. Hey, Salvador! Is it okay if all the dwarves in my campaign look like you?
That is awesome!
Oh, yeah! Not racist.
That showed up for you, Lily.
and that pretty much explains why the dwarves are half Gunzerker.
Well, unfortunately, I don't know much about the game beyond.
Salvador is the Gunzerker.
He can
And
shoot two of any gun.
He's kind of a Hispanic midget.
Oh, is he from the new party of the second game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Borderlands 2 Vault Hunters.
Gotcha.
Well, that's not really racist because most Hispanics, especially Mexicans that I know, are quite short. Maybe not midget short, but they are shorter people.
And have epic dwarf beards.
Oh yeah.
And like to drink booze.
And they're also Scottish, which kind of has gotten the metaphor somewhere entirely different.
Yeah.
I don't know a Scottish Mexican, but I do know a black Scotsman.
Everyone knows a
That's
Black
more
Scotsman.
Let us fight orcs and dwarves at the same time.
Because why the hell not?
Because they also fight against each other. No one likes the orcs.
No one likes
Yeah.
orcs.
I like orcs.
Where's your mimic now?
I
Totally
swear,
not
towards
mimic.
the end of the game, you're gonna see a ton of them. They're just never gonna stop.
Well,
Of
then that
course
means
we
that
will.
it's one of those things that doesn't appear in the game until you get to a certain point in the game.
Yeah, something like that. And I could have
So,
sworn it was
not
by this.
there yet.
Look, that tunnel right after the 4 Skeleton Kings. I'm almost certain that's where I first saw a mimic the first time I played this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
Okay, in all fairness, mimics are not to be fucked with.
exactly. See, someone gets it.
Oh heck yeah, I played Dark Souls. I know it.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much everything is not to be fucked with.
after you encounter your first mimic in Dark Souls, you pretty much you check the chain in front of it. You stab it just to be sure. Yeah, this guy knows what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
You send a dragon after it, make sure it's dead.
Once you first encounter a mimic, you never stop checking, even when it makes no
Never.
sense.
Well,
Paranoid.
to be fair,
Sense. Dark Souls just has to kill you.
in every way possible.
Now I'm getting flashbacks to Dark Souls. And we already had our reference mission in this DLC.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say that was the one I commented on actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of which, that got me to playing Dark Souls, and I quite like it.
Oh yeah.
It kicks my ass, but you know,
But it's still awesome.
That's kind of the point of the game.
That's why so many people like it.
Yeah. It makes you think about what you're doing rather than run in non-existent guns blazing.
that game also made me realize that I love axes so much.
I was more of a one-handed sword type of guy.
Well, it's great because axes do great damage one-handed, but the big ones, oh, I can't wait to use those.
I was always a spear guy myself.
Oh yeah, lightning spear all the way.
Yeah.
This seems to be like a running thing where we really like at some point stop talking about the game that we're talking about. We start talking about other shit.
It's called derailing. It's not that uncommon.
But really, what's there to talk about? Oh hey, there's a dwarf, let's shoot it.
Did you see how that dwarf got on fire? Because I saw it.
Oh hey, there's another dwarf up there, let's shoot it.
Now it's on fire. Look at how awesome
I
it is.
contemplated speeding up this section a lot because it's just kind of a lot of combat, but that was before I cut this particular recorded section in half. And I also discovered that it didn't really cut down much of the time a lot. It just made things really confusing to watch.
Yeah. Then I might have had to say my commentary in super fast motion.
Yeah, and I didn't really want that.
No, that would be miserable.
Besides, we already have a Yahtzee. We don't need one for a Let's Play.
Yahtzee actually does get Let's Plays, but he's much slower there. Alright.
I'm currently watching through the Warhammer 40k, Dark Heresy thing that he's a part of.
Well, obviously not literally right now, but
Yeah.
Well, yeah, not right now. But
well, actually
you
you
doing?
can because you have two screens.
Oh,
I
yeah, right.
Privileged motherfucker. Golem.
Yep, more golems. Can you believe that we got into tizzy last episode about the proper pronunciation? Is it golem or golf?
Golem versus Golem.
No, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
one is, the counterpart to Smeagol, and the other is a automaton of stone.
That's how I usually do it,
Well-
but in the... Sorry, go ahead.
Both, both
Standing before
versions
you
are
is a
just
dwarven puzzle. To get past it, you gotta think real hard. To the max.
I have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
Alright,
just start hitting buttons.
that's pretty much what I'm doing.
That always works.
Alright, so we
It's the
activate... Okay, so
Dwarven Rubik's Cube.
follow along. Let's, we hit these 6 switches.
Yeah.
They each fire a beam into the cube. When we have all 6 activated, it kind of brings it down to our level.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and from here, each of these little switches fires this big old blue beam that kind of rotates a side of the cube.
Yes.
And, it goes through this sequence where a few of them activate to to kind of scramble it up a bit.
Ah.
And from there,
I
the
think-
from there, the goal is to unscramble it.
Yeah, I think I know the dwarf who made this type of puzzle. The good old Archmage Rubik.
Pretty much.
I believe I made that joke already.
It's pretty obvious what this is. All right, so now the pre-sequence is done, and now we can start pressing buttons to try and solve this. So I think this one was the last one to fire, so start with that. And the runes are really hard to see when they're not glowing.
Oh yeah.
And that, it just doesn't let me if it's like the wrong switch apparently. So, okay.
Nice to know you have a merciful DM when it comes to puzzles.
Yeah.
Man, I hate puzzles.
I want to break stuff.
How long have you been waiting to use the phrase magical dwarven bowels?
Several hours.
So 2 pieces of dialogue triggered at once there, but
Yeah.
Is that how you wanted us to solve the puzzle?
Yeah. Let's go here.
I liked it.
Congratulations, you've gotten 80 picker apps.
Only one letter left.
I've got the last letter, Muppet. And with the sorcerer's power coursing through my veins, you'll never get it.
alright. But here
I
we
don't
are.
get it.
Let's forge a beard. I guess we have to strike the forge somehow, I guess. Let me put the mission on to see how we're supposed to. Whoa!
Strike while the beard is hot. Yes! Yes! I call upon the power of the gods! Make my beard grow!
Make my monster grow.
God damn it, you beat me to the joke.
And Bryan Cranston voices the beard.
Now, return to me and place the magical facial
Alright, that
on
was
my
pretty good.
deserving robotic face.
Okay, so we've got the beard. But now let's continue on with the main quest.
So wait, the 2 times speed. There we go.
Increase.
Ludicrous speed.
That was very interesting commentary, Koopa.
Thank you
which
very much.
I just wish I understood some of that. Could you do that again?
Okay. Here. Just wait till after, though. I don't think the effect will ever be the same. I mean, what I said was just so amazing.
I know, and I agree with you.
Yeah,
I
can't keep this up.
Yeah.
Because I literally looked another direction and I didn't even notice. I was like, what the fuck are you... Oh. My brain went away for a second.
The
Fall damage!
The sorcerer brainwashed him into running this place. You also notice a weird-ass magic globe. Might be why Greetooth's so mean.
Hint, hint.
That's how I'm going to describe all my magical cursed artifacts from now on.
Maybe that's why.
What weird ass
It's a
magical globe?
Yeah.
It's a weird-ass magical globe.
Welcome to my lair. Now flee and die!
Oh,
Okay.
that was a short boss battle. No, wait.
A boss fight? Let's do this!
I punch it.
I'm not getting that close.
Is that a giant golden frog?
No, it's clearly a gold golem.
I know, but it's got a face like a frog.
It's an armored helmet.
It's a weird ass. Ah, the burning. There's a lot of it.
It burns us.
I feel different. You broke the sorcerer's control over me. You must want to get out of this horrible place.
Paragon option achieved.
Goldie, give our saviors the password rune. Thank you for... Whoa, wait a minute! You're the jackass who killed Ragnar the Emancipator! Die!
Oh, never mind.
I said I was sorry.
I'm not sorry.
I've had enough of your disingenuous assertions! Punch!
I must have missed that in the diplomacy episode. Ah, shit.
Yeah, we...
I prefer diplomacy with giant beam weapons.
That's how everyone else does diplomacy.
I know, seriously. And mortar fire, and sword guns that explode, and then 3 more swords come out that also explode.
That's the best kind of diplomacy.
Exactly. I don't know why this guy's got so bent out of shape because of it.
Yeah.
Might as well call me diplomat to all.
But seriously, is there some sort of like directed energy weapon in this game? Because if there isn't, there should be.
E-tech weapons are probably going to be your speed then. Those are usually your sort of beam weapon type things.
Fire in your laser.
I don't know if there's any actual like lasers.
But it's the future. How can there not be lasers?
Like constant sustained lasers, no. But definitely.
I mean, they seem to have lasers. Why can't you get lasers?
Because that would be unfair.
Because that's racist against all hunters.
I can freeze an enemy in place and slag, burn, explode, and electrify them all at once. I think I have my own game-breaking ability.
It would have been better with lasers.
Yeah.
Saying.
It's got explosions, fire, and electricity. What else do you want?
Yes.
Lasers! We want freaking lasers!
We want lasers with laser beams attached to
just
lasers.
Never satisfied. Can't follow my example and just be happy with what you got. With the sword explosion shotgun that you've got.
Great job! You have all the letters. Now just get back to Claptrap.
We gotta walk all the way back? Oh, man.
Alright, girl, alright. Here. I made some glowy portals for your laser butts.
Did you just say laser butts?
Whatever that is, I want it.
See? Even Brick wants lasers.
Yeah.
The timing of that worked against me there.
How could you deny the prettiest siren his lasers?
I don't know. Let's just take the loot and go. 17.
Yeah, that's a nice
Pretty
roll.
good.
Alright, and both of those pistols aren't really better than the one I got. My kingdom for a natural 20. But before we take care of the Dwarven lock, let's take care of a different type of Dwarven lock. The joke was that it's about hair.
Says you, but I totally won that duel.
I feel the power!
And then he's in a furry thong.
I feel wise as right now.
I agree.
If you actually listen to it, he actually said beep.
But my wand's running a little low on magic juice. Here, take it.
Beards actually do give you a bonus to wisdom, so he's got a point.
To a few magical creatures and then kill them. The magic juices in their blood should charge the wand. First up, the wand will need golem magic. First ability, find a magical golem.
Golem! Okay, fine. We'll do that later.
I prefer Gollum myself.
Golem.
Gollum.
Okay, so we're gonna do that next time. We're gonna end this by solving the Dwarven door lock.
RATF? We have to unscramble that?
Is it raft?
Frat?
Tarf?
After.
No, you're missing an E.
Oh, A. Oh, wait, no. E.
Raft.
Nope.
Was that not the password?
It's
Tina?
still active.
Tina! She asked you a question, Tina. Tina!
I still think it's after. You just eliminate the E.
God, I just figured it out.
So say it.
Fine, it's art.
Well, I'm glad the DM's having fun.
Pretty much. And with that wonderful send-off, it's time.
Guys! Did somebody say fart? What a stinky thing to say! Yeah!
You ruined
And Claptrap just manages to make it worse.
Somehow, always.
Chapter 3, A Game of Games.
Why?
Good question. Oh,
Yeah,
got a
so-
level out of it.
Sweet. But yeah, sorry about that. I had to move a bus with my hands, so I'll explain it later, just not now.
Some badass rank, level. It's been a good episode.
This is Azureink signing off.
And Oblivious.
This is Alexander von Koopa. I will see you in your nightmares.
Let's not.
All right. See you guys next time.